Hi everybody and welcome back. This is X. And we're back in the marble tower. And I thought I'd just show you the second phase of my little engine room plan. So, same idea as before, it auto shuts off the engine. I've only got one this time instead of two. Auto refueling is native to this setup, so I don't have to worry about sending coal to the steam engines. This is a Red Power 2 Blulectric engine. It runs off this Blulectric wire, which runs up here. This is actually, it looks like a bit of a pillar, which is kind of why I picked marble. It's marble jacketed blue alloy wire, which runs up to the ceiling, and that's not actually a block there, it's a hollow marble brick cover, which they look like this. I don't know if you can see these, they're little, yeah, hang on, let's bring them up here. Hollow marble cover, this guy. It doesn't really help, does it? They're basically, it's a set of covers cut up. Have I got any here? Let's make one. We'll get a saw, and we'll get some marble brick, and I'll show you how you make them. So if we make some covers like that, and then you put them in a circle like that, you make marble brick covers, hollow ones. So the idea is you can put these guys around wiring and such, so it actually hides it all quite well. There's a solid, like a non-hollow cover there to make it look like it's a complete block, and what I'll do actually, that'll show it so you can see how that's completely hollow in the middle there. So yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah, just put that back now. So this wiring brings the power down from up here, where I've got 3 of these battery boxes, same as this guy here. And they just hold charge until the engine needs it. So I am using a kind of energy storage system in this case, but it's the same. It's in the same position as the coal chest would have been. It's before the engine, so it's stored and then the engine uses it from that, rather than the engine sending to a storage block. And what I'll do, I'll just sleep so we can flick to daytime. And I will show you what's going on the roof. So I'm using one of the new Red Power 2 wind turbine things. It's actually this is a kinetic generator, what's called a kinetic generator. And you make one of these wooden wind turbines, and I'll show you how to make one of them. Wooden wind turbine. There's actually 2 things you can use. The kinetic generator can be set up 2 ways. You can put it on its side and use one of these wooden windmills. And these are made with iron slab strips, which you need to cut up iron slabs in half basically with your saw. And that makes the slab strips. And you use wooden sails with the slab strips. And the wooden sails are canvas and sticks and wood, and canvas is a whole lot of string. So you can imagine you go through a lot of string making these sails. So you only need 4 sails for that one. The turbine, which is what I'm using, requires 6 and more slab strips. But they do provide more power. I think they're 20 times a solar panel instead of 10 or something like that. So yeah, they're pretty good. As you can see, mine's not spinning. That's because I've only got 3 of these battery boxes and they filled up pretty fast. So yeah, I should actually build more of them. But I wanted to show you how this engine performs. before I go and soup up my roof full of battery boxes. So I've done a bit of mining. I've got some ores and things so we can use the engines. I might grab some wood as well. We'll get the sawmill going, and yeah, you can see how it all performs. And I've actually plugged in some logic gates to the induction smelter, magma crucible, and liquid transposer as well. So these all run on the same red wire signal system. Yeah, so I'll throw in some stuff in the. There's some things that don't pulverize, like cinnabar ore, aluminium, and the zirconium. So I'll put them in there, and that guy. And the rest of the stuff pulverizes, so I'll chuck that in there. And I'll put the wood in the sawmill. And as you can see, this guy spins up and he's got awesome animation. Really, really nice. He doesn't want to talk directly with this logic gate, so what I've done is it still checks the same way, but instead of sending a redstone signal, well, because it won't read the redstone signal straight out of the gate, I've got it going to a red wire, which then just takes it round, so it's fairly neat. And yeah, I probably didn't have to put this right here in the middle of the floor. I could have built it into the wall or whatever, but I wanted to show you these jacketed wire. I think they look pretty cool. And as a marble pillar, I think it's quite nice. I could even make several of these and probably not even use them as cabling. And yeah. Now, with all these machines running, they are very slowly running out of juice. Very slowly. But it is slow. Like it's keeping up quite well, really. And by the time all this work's finished, they may actually still have some power in them. And keep in mind that this is just one little engine with 3 little battery boxes. You know, I could soup this up a lot, and I probably will actually. This is a pretty decent setup. I'm actually looking at making a second windmill too, probably over the side, or one of the other, like the vertical ones, and hang it off the side of the wall so it doesn't interfere with anything. I'm not sure how that'll go. Maybe out there in the space and just wire it back. Not sure. Depends how fast I can get some string. I do have a flax farm though, so I can get string fairly readily. And you can also get it from sheep. You make a wool card. And you can turn wool into string with one of where is it? Got them in here somewhere. Or not? Maybe he is over here. No, can't see him. Okay. Oh, I may have actually used them up. I'll look up how to make one so I can show you. They're not hard to make though. Just wood sticks and fine iron wire, which is just iron and your diamond draw plate, which you actually need to make this stuff anyway. The Blulectric engine, I'll show you. I'll go through these recipes for you. Blulectric engine, brass gears, and Blulectric motor. This guy, you need these copper coils, which needs fine copper wire, which needs the diamond draw plate. So the diamond draw plate is really the keystone for the whole thing. You've got to have a diamond draw plate, which requires a diamond panel, which is a cut up diamond block. So you need to have at least 9 diamonds to start even doing any of this stuff. Yeah, so it's a good thing I had some. Oh yes, and I realised also that I'd forgotten to show you the recipe on the laser last episode. So this guy is 2 diamonds, 5 redstone and some obsidian. So not as expensive as the assembly table, but keep in mind you need both. So yeah, fairly pricey. Yeah, so it still hasn't run out of juice. And like I said last time, the thermal expansion machines actually slow down based on, like, their speed rate is dependent on how much energy they have in their own internal storage. So they'll sort of cut themselves back slightly so that whatever engines are giving them power can keep up, which is good. So yeah, like I say, I could bump this up, stick another engine here, and it'd go through it a lot quicker. But I was also worried that it would actually run through this juice a lot faster, which it is actually doing. It's going through it pretty quick just with the one engine. So yeah, I probably need about, I don't know, a dozen battery boxes or something. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I thought I'd just do the video now. You can see how fast this thing goes. It's cranks pretty well. So yeah, that was a fast one. There wasn't a lot to go through. Not as many moving parts. It was basically the same setup as last time anyway with the logic gates. Yeah, exactly the same requesting power setup. And I have started, little teaser for the next episode, I have started my forestry room. So this is going to have all my centrifuges and carpenters and squeezers, and that's my thermionic fabricator, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. And I'll probably make, if I need some of the forestry farms, I might make them out here and just pipe them in. I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm going to need yet for what I'm planning on doing. But yeah, so you can see I put the logic gates up here, and that runs on the same red wire. You can actually see the power going through to the machines upstairs there. Yeah. Otherwise, that's about it for the moment. Hope you enjoyed that. And I definitely recommend these. LRM's done a really good job on these engines, they're really cool. So, yeah, I'm going to have some fun with this now. See you next time.